to another video. Today, we are watching the Engoodening of No Man's Sky. A lot of people asked me to watch this video after my last Fallout 76 reaction of Internet Historian. If you guys want to join us and watch these reactions live, you should come over to Twitch. I also stream games on YouTube. And if you're watching this on October 2025, we are doing a whole month playing horror games and all sort of cool stuff for Spooktober. Yeah, let's go.
Sponsored by that game everyone loves.
Whoa.
Scientists are racing to unlock the secrets of the cosmos.
Heck yeah.
Questions we once thought impossible to answer are within our grasp. Where does the sun go at night?
Is math
To Japan.
related to science?
No.
If the universe is so big, then why won't it fight me?
Because it's
As
a
we look
coward.
further into the universe, we see light from distant stars, eons old, perhaps hundreds,
Whoa.
even thousands
Just like your mom,
of
sorry.
miles away. Hold on, can I get a zoom in on that?
You
Whoa!
bet I can. This is one of the world's most powerful telescopes. Initiating
Interesting.
6 times zoom.
Can this baby do 7?
I can do you one better. Maneuvering to 8 times zoom.
Whoa!
Pressurizing, holding steady. I can see it. Unblur.
It won't hold.
Get me 8.5 times.
What is happening?
You're a madman.
Oh my god!
Upscale
What are we
it
looking
to
at?
4K.
The helium tanks will go critical.
Opening the blind.
Why does it have bullets in it?
Hold her steady. Uncropping and increasing aspect ratio. Now.
What in the hell is that?
There it is. Life on another world. And to think,
Why do they look like upside down cows that are more gelatinous than they're supposed to be?
to one indie development studio.
Oh god.
Hello Games.
Hi!
Let's start at the beginning.
The hype! The most dangerous part of every single video game release.
Yeah. It's rewind time.
Not this again.
The year is 2009.
Damn!
England. There's a man named Sean Murray, and he's just founded a company called Hello Games.
Sean and the boys are working hard on a brand new IP called Joe Danger.
Whoa,
2010 AD. The game just came out. It's a success.
that looks kind of
They're a small
familiar.
team, but they are ambitious.
Let's do something bigger, said Sean. Let's reach for the stars.
Ha, I see what you did there,
How
sir.
about Joe Danger 2? Brilliant. It's 2012. Joe
Fair,
Danger 2
fair.
has just come out.
Whoa.
Bet that one doesn't perform as well.
Oh,
We need to do something even bigger than
Yikes.
Joe Danger 2. Joe Danger 3? No,
hell yeah! Oh,
even more out of this world. Something no man has done before.
oh
Joe
my
Danger
god.
the mobile game?
Stop.
Yes. And that came out in 2014. Seriously, guys, biggest thing you can think of.
I'm just a stock image, dude. Why don't you think of something?
Sean pondered for a
He
moment,
has a point.
then turned and looked wistfully into the mirror. Reflected back was the visage of Neil deGrasse Tyson.
If you're going to make a
Okay.
space game, first person, have never been done before. How about that? I'm doing up in orbit to repair the Hubble telescope. That's not a knife. Who are you going to have sex with?
What? What is happening? What is this interview? Why is he saying those? I never thought I would see those words coming out of that man's mouth. That is crazy.
Microwaves are coursing through your body now.
Yes.
Planet, said Murray. Space game. Procedural
Space game!
generation. Planet.
Whoa!
Okay, that sounds good. Yes, we all agree. So they set to work, cobbled together a prototype, and by VGX 2013, they are ready to announce another new IP.
Damn. Okay, that's really crazy. It's been so long. It's been 12 years already.
And Sky. Check it out. Check it out.
I'm checking it out. Everything procedural. Holy frick!
Oh, this is special.
Whoa. Beautiful.
This is special.
I mean, that does look pretty impressive for a 2013 showcase. Space. Whoa! It's a thing!
It's 2014, and it's E3 hype time. No Man's Sky has promised to be a game like no other. A practically boundless experience vibrant with life and color and things to explore. What's over there?
Whoa.
You'll have to be the one to discover it. And then, wow, look at that big f***ing dinosaur. Holy shit.
Dinosaur!
And a moment later, we're in space having a
When I play No Man's Sky, I didn't see dinosaurs. I want to see dinosaurs.
battle amongst a giant fleet. Claim a planet as your own. Explore the galaxy with your friends.
Hell yeah,
Okay,
friends.
that's it. This is going to be the best
I don't
game
have
ever, you
those.
guys. It even won awards for its hype. And it will release in June 2016.
Didn't it release in like 2019 or something, or am I crazy? If my memory doesn't fail me, I think that is already the first mistake in that.
The hype train was officially loading up and ready to chug out of the station. At every stop of the journey, there would be press junkets talking about the amazing scale of the game. Spread
Oh,
across
God.
18 quintillion planets. It's so vast that by the time you finish
Damn.
exploring it all, I would have 2 new videos published.
Okay, that was a really good self-roast, not gonna lie. The hype, it's like, it's a two-sided sword. I don't think that's the expression, but the hype, it can either be a really good thing that helps your game sell so many copies that it crashes the Steam store, Silksong, or it can be an absolute disaster. If you get a lot of hype, you gotta deliver accordingly, and the deliver accordingly part is very hard.
Sean himself was doing the interviews. Because who is better to talk about the game than the lead guy himself? He went from interview to interview, and with each question, the answers he gave raised people's expectations of the game's scope.
No.
Can you land on a comet?
Yeah, at the moment you can land on asteroids.
You could encounter
Oh
other players.
no.
Can you grief other players?
A little bit.
They're literally building your own like massively multiplayer world that's procedurally generated.
Sand planets like in June. Rivers.
Whoa, that looks
Walking
cool.
sentinels. Hacking. So sophisticated that light
Hacking?
diffracts through the atoms. They had to redevelop the whole periodic table to make it work.
Huh?
Even Elon Musk was hyped for it.
Bro.
2 years go by. It's early 2016, and that
the year
hype train
supposed
is
to
really
release.
moving now. Perhaps
Oh my
one of
God.
the biggest in video game history. Reddit was shoveling most of the gamer fuel. Skeptics and naysayers are treated as ballast and thrown from the carriage forward.
Damn.
Pre-orders open, and they are doing very well. The date is booked in. Some are even taking the day off work.
Ooh, I don't like where this is going because I know that it's not gonna work well.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Jason Schreier of the soon-to-be defunct Kotaku is about to spoil the party.
Uh-oh.
He announces a delay.
Is this what 2016 humor was like? I can't tell if this is supposed to be funny. Oh, it's okay. I just read the artistic interpretation. Never mind.
He announces a delay. From June 2016 to August.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Liar, the incensed audience cries. Please be quiet, they
Ooh.
said. And death threats too.
What?
But he was 100% right. A week later, the delay is officially announced.
Oh no.
Sorry, lads, we need more polish, said Sean in his usual accent.
I mean, it is an insanely complex game, so that makes sense.
To that, Sean received some death threats too, by the way.
Oh.
Although he didn't take them as seriously or go to the police.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yet.
Usually when internet users don't like something, the first reaction that they have is, oh, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna throw a rocket to your window and it's gonna have a bomb attached to it, and then the bomb is gonna explode, and then you're gonna die. How could you? How could you do that to me? Ah!
Foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
But the impatient crowd relaxed a bit and said,
Uh-oh.
fine, we
Fine.
will wait. But we expect a level of polish no man has ever seen.
No, man. He said a thing.
Speaking of waiting,
Whoa.
Shadow Man here. Have you heard of Raidy Shady? My wife died in a
Raidy
plane
Shady.
crash. Hey, let's get serious for a moment. Raid isn't just a game with 15 million downloads in the last 6 months.
Why
It's
is
a
there emotional
lifestyle,
music?
Think differently.
Oh my
Play
god.
Raid.
This is like one of those
Differently.
perfume ads.
Achieve your dreams. I'm sorry, sir.
You know what I
You've
mean?
contracted raids. That's good. Congratulations.
Bro,
it's
bro.
Gorgorub of the Undead Horde.
My life.
You just collected one of over 400 champions.
What is he doing?
Why, hello there. Have you heard about the online RPG PvP?
Oh,
It's extremely well reviewed
Oh,
on the Play
oh.
Store.
Is this stalking? Is it considered stalking?
Oh, you
Oh.
remind me of my wife.
Well, they said it is a lifestyle. If you run away from a lifestyle, are you even alive? That's the real question.
Raid is more than just a game. It's a reassuring pat on the back from your dad. It's a warm bowl of soup on a cold night.
Bro!
It's one last dance at your wife's funeral.
At you, huh?
Played in the arena yet, I'm gonna break into your house. You're all getting Raid for Christmas, kids. Yay! And if you download now, kids, using the link in the description below,
Whoa.
you can get an extra 50k silver and an epic champion. Wow, you're the best dad ever. Wait, Mum's dead?
Raid Shadow Legends.
Damn. Well, at least she got a dance in her funeral, you know.
So let's talk about the team in charge of all that polishing.
Whoa.
It's small,
Oh.
tiny. In fact, I haven't been able to
Oh, wow. That's not a lot of people. Remember what I said in the last video of the channel about, you know, indie games being a little too ambitious for their own good? I think this is one of the situations where they were a little bit too ambitious for their own good.
smaller team behind a AAA release. All of
Oh,
these
no.
expectations are on the shoulders of just 6 people, expanding to a
I'm
team
sure
of
that won't
15
end
by the end of
poorly,
production.
right? Surely nothing bad will happen, right?
It's just a couple of weeks until the release date. Whatever the state of the game by now, however much it's finished, that's what's going out.
Oh
The Hello Games
god.
team celebrates with this iconic image.
The quintessential soy face.
They're exhausted.
Oh,
Look at what
no.
video game production does to a man.
God,
Bro.
what's wrong with your face?
Nonetheless, they continue, working on the day 1 patch, and
I feel like they should have just done another delay, you know?
uh-oh. Sean, if your game isn't coming out for another 2 weeks, then why is there a box copy on eBay?
What the hell?
That's right.
Was
it's
it
a
leaked?
Someone broke the embargo and
What
is selling
the
early
hell?
access to the highest bidder.
There was 6 people in the team! That's kind of fucked.
And the bids start rolling in.
Who leaked?
It reaches $1,300 US. Sold to
Oh no.
some guy with the Reddit handle Damien. He gets
Oh,
his hands on it and
no.
starts uploading footage to YouTube and Dailymotion.
Oh my god.
Said Sean
Daily
Sony.
Motion.
Damien finished it a lot quicker than expected, but he gave it a decent review.
There are things I don't like, there are things I like, but at the end of the day,
Oh,
when I
yeah,
say to
that looks a
myself,
little
what is this game
prehistoric.
supposed to be? This, what I'm looking at right here,
Imagine only having 6 people and you can't even trust them. Exactly! Like, holy frick. That's probably not the team that was likely taken from retail. That would make a lot more sense. It would make more sense if it was like someone not related to the team that leaked it.
is what the game is supposed to be.
He noted a few
Oh.
problems,
Oh.
but said he
Oh,
was
God.
optimistic that they would be ironed out with the day 1 patch.
Ooh, doesn't seem like there's enough time for
Uh,
that.
Sean, it's another leak. Some retailers broke the official release date.
Oh,
Journalists
yeah,
too,
that makes sense.
and
that
they
makes
started
sense.
streaming playthroughs of the game.
What the fuck? I'm not a game journalist. I'm a streamer. But like, if a company sends me an early access copy of their game, and then they're like, "Oh, don't post content on it until this day." If you break that, that's like the easiest way to get blacklisted and not ever receive another early access thing because nobody's gonna trust you. You're shooting yourself in the foot. Nobody's gonna send you an early access copy again. That's so stupid.
Sony tried to DMCA all these videos, but their aim was terrible.
Oh.
Round of applause, everyone. We've officially become No Man's censored by Sony.
Our news story from earlier this week about No Man's Sky leaks.
The DMCA stuff, it never works out. I think I could count on my fingers the amount of times that they actually ended up with a good result.
It's been hit with a copyright strike on YouTube.
They went bumbling
Oh,
around from platform
gosh.
to platform, just taking down any video that even talked about the leak or showed the trailer footage.
Even Interesting platform. I didn't know about that one.
The footage had people talking more skeptically about the game, especially because there were no early review copies.
That's bad.
And it was looking like the weight of all these expectations had become too much. And the whole thing was about to give.
The hype.
Oh no.
In space,
It's
no
August.
one can hear you lie.
Everyone's here. We've all bought the game and we're fucking hyped. Here we go, lads.
This is one of the reasons why I never pre-order games. I think I could count on my fingers the amount of games that I would pre-order, and especially I wouldn't do it to a AAA title. I know that that's usually the majority of games that you can pre-order are AAA titles, but I just don't trust AAA companies very much, you know? I have to see a lot of people praising the ever-living shit out of the game, just glazing the absolute mother freaking hell out of the game for me to have the balls to buy it. But pre-ordering just feels very unsafe, like most of the times.
Oh dear lord, it isn't finished.
What is it doing?
Hello, Sean. It is me, the auditor of games.
Oh no!
I used to work at an astronomy lab. Don't worry about that.
It's
it seems
John
like you've
Auditor.
made a lot of promises. Promises that you have not kept. Let's go through the checklist. Have you got any large-scale joinable space battles?
Nobody would want that.
Ringed planets?
No. No.
Fine. Well, at least let me play as a trader.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them...
No.
Those sand planets from Doom at
God.
night. Think I might... Please, Sean, there must be rivers.
No, it's,
What?
No, it's not.
What
Animals
was
interact
there?
with each other in the environment?
No.
What did they have then? What was in the game?
Packs of walking sentinels, Sean.
No.
I'm literally crying right now. Should I even ask
What
whether
the
I can play
hell?
as a space pirate?
Yeah, I mean, just delay more.
No.
Don't release
Factions
this.
with different attributes.
You picked the wrong house, fool! Oh!
Fly between star systems manually.
Oh
Nobody's
my.
actually done it yet.
Okay, watching this in hindsight, it's so obvious it was not gonna work out. I don't know if it was like if people were more hopeful, but I feel like most gamers, if they see this sort of promise being delivered by a 6-person indie developer team, they're not gonna actually believe. They're just gonna be like, okay, yeah, you're not gonna be able to do that. Maybe I'm just a pessimist. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking for a larger group of people than I actually represent. I don't know.
If I can maneuver like in the trailer, I'll still be happy.
No.
Well, day-night
Oh
cycles
my
determined by the
God.
orbit of the sun.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Land on an asteroid, radio chat, and name your shit. Hacking, portal.
Didn't he say that was already in the game though?
All that
Did he
stuff
just
about
lie?
the elements, Sean.
No.
This is not good, Sean.
Oh gosh.
Very not good.
Oh no.
And ironically, the only bugs this
Oh,
game
no.
doesn't have are the butterflies in the demo.
Hell yeah!
Buried buildings, aggressive emojis, tractor beam malfunctions,
Oh,
animal
what the-
husbandry, oil slick world, raining grass, retarded
Raining
animals doing retarded things.
What is that thing?
Ship's interiors disappear. First person mode as
What?
a gun. That's not how flying works. That's my only means of transportation.
Oh.
Leaving the planet. Take off.
I guess you're stuck there.
Really take off. Holes in
Oh
the
my
map.
god.
Holes in my
Oh my
graphics card.
God.
A whole lot of nothing from down here.
I don't even
Textures bugging
understand
out,
what's
animals
happening
bugging
anymore.
out. Animals breakdancing. Look at
Hell
these
yeah.
busy hands. Hello there.
What
and
is
a couple
happening?
of unrequested ejector seats.
Bro, no, stop. At those points, you're just cherry picking. That looks awesome. It's like you get a free amusement park ride. That looks really cool. I don't know why they're complaining.
Okay, that's a lot of stuff. I get the picture. No, wait. Poor graphics rendering. Some can't even start the
No!
game. Frame rate issues, constant
Ooh.
crashes. Major publications are having trouble playing the game on their machines. Even the best 1080 Ti's are stuttering. Alt-tabbing? That's a guaranteed crash. Desktop notifications? That's a crash.
Oh,
Playing
God.
the game? That's a crash. Changing options in the game without restarting? You'll get this. And if you
Oh,
got
wow,
the
that
singular
looks-
version with the bonus
That was a epileptic seizure warning.
spaceship, you might have a problem. Your special ship already comes with a hyperdrive inside it. Great, right? No, because you have to
Okay.
craft it in order to finish the tutorial
Oh.
missions. And if you haven't
Oh.
finished the tutorial missions, you can't leave the star system. So whoops, until they patch it, you're stranded.
Wait, pre-ordering the thing makes it so that you can't leave the ship. That is a problem. That's not good.
Of my kids. No Man's Sky.
The ejector seat got another victim. No! She's gonna meet another star system.
My shits and bits.
Huh? Oh my god!
Okay, thank you.
Just a quick note about how high expectations were for this game and just how many people bought it on release.
Oh gosh.
Myself included.
Oh
Over
gosh.
750,000 purchases on Steam at launch.
That is such a confusing way to say that.
It's the single
that's a lot of
best-selling game
people.
on the PlayStation Store that month. And the large
Damn.
proportion of people who bought it in the hopes of playing with their friends,
There was no
well,
multiplayer.
you're in for a surprise.
There
This
was no
one
multiplayer.
is a literal game changer.
Is it even possible to meet up with your friends?
Oh my god.
The answer is absolutely yes. It's possible.
On multiple occasions, Sean said it was definitely in the game.
Will you be able to play with your friends? Yeah.
I don't want to be one of those body language pseudoscience people, but that was probably the most reluctant, I'm not sure, I'm probably lying kind of yes I've ever seen in my life.
Can you run into other people, other players on the game?
Yes. But then just before the release, Sean posted this cryptic tweet.
To be super clear, No Man's Sky is not a multiplayer game. Please
Bro,
don't go in.
1.1k retweets. You just know that the majority of those were quote retweets and people were really mad at it.
Looking for that experience.
Oh, what?
Oh
So there's no
my
multiplayer
god.
But then the next line contradicts that.
Because the chances of two players ever crossing paths in a universe this big is pretty much zero.
What is it trying to achieve with this, dude?
Oh, so it is multiplayer. You just have to overcome this finding each other hurdle.
Like, I think the problem isn't even a small indie studio not being able to do these insanely high expectations and goals that are clearly very hard to do. The problem is them saying that they will have that until you buy the game and you see for yourself that it doesn't have that, and then, you know, they don't even tell you. They're not even like, okay guys, we're releasing the game, but we didn't manage to implement this thing, so we're sorry about that. No, they just let you find out yourself.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Oh gosh.
Yeah!
Right? No, it's more confusing than that. Because the box doesn't mention online play, just network features. And the collector's edition had its online play icon stickered over. So customers are going, which one is it, Sean? Just tell us if it has multiplayer or it doesn't have multiplayer.
Just say yes or no.
Sean wouldn't give any answers.
Oh, come
But after
on.
hundreds of thousands of purchases, people soon took it upon themselves to find out. Despite the claims that it would be so improbable,
Chances that are incredibly rare, just because of the size of what we're building.
on the very first day, two people noticed they were only 4 star systems from one another.
Whoa!
And they met up on the same planet in a live stream.
Aw, that's kind of cute.
A black pillow.
That's
yeah,
kind
our
of
streams
sweet.
Are exactly lined up. If you go look at my stream, we're looking at the exact same area.
Wait.
Right now, if you don't move.
Yep, that's the same spot. And they can't see
Wait.
each other.
I thought I was about to see the sweetest moment between two bros meeting up in an alien planet. That was disappointing. That was
That's
disappointing
innocent.
as fuck.
It's not multiplayer because it's so big. It's not multiplayer because it's just not fucking
That's
multiplayer.
so lame.
And
Stop.
this led to quite a revolt. What did Sean have to say about all this?
So amazing, 2 people found each other on the first day.
That has
Bro.
blown my
Bro.
mind.
So why can't we see
He's refusing to acknowledge the universe in the room.
the players in game?
Wow, so many of you playing.
Yeah, Sean, but what?
Truly amazing.
Why is he doing that?
My
Why
mind
is he
is
doing
blown.
this? Why are you doing this, sir? Why are you digging yourself into a deeper hole?
So
Stop
what's the
it!
game actually like then?
Is it any good? That is a difficult thing to say.
Well,
The worst she can say is no, except you're a game developer and she is a person reviewing your game.
stylish and pretty. And there are a lot of places to explore.
Oh gosh.
But that doesn't mean there's much to find.
So basically, at the start, the game was more like an art project that was really nice to look at instead of an actual game that you could play and have fun with.
In fact, the game boils down to a very simple loop. Hold down the trigger to pick up resources, deal with a full inventory, get an upgrade, leave the planet, go to another planet. Hold down the trigger, deal with a full inventory, get an upgrade, leave the planet, go to another planet.
When I played it this year, that's kind of what I was doing, but that's because I played for very little and I didn't know what the I was supposed to do.
Hold down the trigger, deal with a full inventory, leave the planet, go to another planet, deal with a full inventory, get an upgrade, leave the planet, go to another planet. That's
Seems super fun!
$60, ladies and gentlemen.
$60! Oh! I was gonna say give me $60 and then you'll find out if it has the feature you were hoping for or not. But I didn't say it because I was like, nah, I don't think they actually charged $60. They did.
Multi-tool, refuel your life support, refuel a separate part of your multi-tool that shoots bullets instead of the mining beam, refuel your launch thrusters. It's busy work that makes it look like you have something to do. It's not real.
How dare you? Seems very fun.
What followed was one of the most dramatic crashes in player numbers in gaming history.
Makes
Sales
sense.
in the UK
Yeah.
fell by 81% in the second week.
Wow.
Concurrent
My,
players
what?
on Steam dropped
Minus 33,000.
212,000 in August to just over 2,000 by September.
Oh my,
and
the
fewer
people
than
that kept
1,000
playing were
by October.
warriors though.
And what followed that
Or just incredibly
was
bored.
perhaps the biggest pylon in gaming history.
Yeah.
Reviewers
makes
on
sense.
YouTube panned the game.
Oh, for fuck's sake! You done fucked it up!
I had no hype. And
What
I
did
can
I
tell you
do?
that, even without that disappointment, this game is hot garbage.
Oh my god!
Numerous times within the first 2 hours of the game, I kept saying, this is it, fuck this shit.
Oh
Reviewers in the media were almost as harsh.
Jesus, this is
realization that most
brutal!
of the crafting, combat, and other activities you do on and between those planets ranges between bemusing and outright bad.
The criticism was
Oh
deafening.
my god! Not on the face! He's already
And a lot of it really
dead!
funny and creative. Krobycat made a video that captured the sentiment of that day, and if you haven't seen it yet, you're missing out.
Holy
So
frick.
people are furious. The game is boring, and soon people discover that complaining about the game is actually more fun than playing it.
Look, to be fair, complaining is one of my favorite activities. I do enjoy complaining a lot. Complaining is very, very fun.
2.5 hours into the tutorial, pretty much.
So they started
Wait! Oh my god, I know this guy. I think, okay, if this is the guy I think it is, I've seen a really funny video of him whining about Pecora being in Death Stranding 2. And I thought that it was hilarious.
complaining about it like they were grinding for an achievement.
This sucks.
Fucking Minecraft in space!
Many people made compilations of all the unfulfilled promises. One guy on subreddit compiled a big list of all the missing features. Front page.
Oh my
Got a defense
god.
for No Man's Sky? Enjoy your downvote.
It's basically the opposite from the hype. During the hype, they would downvote you if you did say anything bad about the game, and now it's the whole other way around.
Our No Man's Sky subreddit was in such disarray it had to be locked.
Damn.
So by the end of the month, Metacritic was like scrolling through a bowl
Oh
of Cheerios.
god.
By October, it was one of the worst rated games on Steam.
I don't think I have ever seen overwhelmingly negative.
Aggregate of mostly negative from more than 70,000 reviews.
Oh,
The outrage of the game was headline
70,000.
news for weeks on dozens of games news publications. And the price on eBay and Amazon and secondhand at GameStop
From $1,000 to $1. Please just take this fucking shit out of my hands. I don't want it anymore. Please take it. Please.
was crashing through the floor. Please.
Oh
no
my
more.
god.
But the beatings had only just begun.
Oh.
The demo planet was data mined and found to be, of course, totally scripted and not randomly generated at all.
I've just got to pick one
Yeah.
of these at random. If anything horrible goes wrong, just keep in mind that I've not been here before.
It wasn't some level that we built or something like that, even though I think it looks quite nice in places.
I can't even imagine how you would do something that just generates creatures and stuff like that completely procedurally. It's a really hard thing for me to imagine how that would work.
People watching this would wonder why you're showing this area again. Like, what's so special about demoing the game on this planet?
Oh, no,
Oh.
it's just a
Oh.
place that looks
Oh.
nice.
Oh.
No.
Bad
Oh.
I could have ended the
Oh.
demo with some, pre-scripted crazy thing that would happen. You know what I mean? The normal
did
thing
that.
of like, and then a monster emerges from behind
Oh
the
my
mountain,
god!
you know?
A monster emerging from behind the map! No way!
People see what's going on with the game and feel lied to. This is false advertising,
Fair.
they say. And angry
It
customers
is.
start
It actually
searching
is,
out a
though.
lawsuit.
Loss? Okay,
On September
Jesus.
28th, the ASA busts through the door.
No,
and goes,
fair.
Yep.
I feel like I'm being like I'm having more empathy for them because they are such a small team. It's a little harder for me to shit on a team that is made of 6 people than it was for me to shit on Bethesda, but oh god.
Too many complaints. We're going to investigate.
Oh gosh.
Then soon after, the ASA cleared them of any legal wrongdoing. Technically, the only thing they're interested in is what's on the back of the box, what's on the store page, and what's on the Steam page. So it's technically not
Okay,
false
that is-
advertising.
That
But
is
of course,
kind of shitty.
Technically not illegal doesn't mean
It
much to an
should be
angry audience.
illegal, I feel.
October 28th, Hello Games Twitter is hacked. The hacker posts, "No Man's Sky was a mistake," and is shitting on the game in the replies.
My
Turns out Thorn didn't
god.
use two-factor authentication on his LinkedIn.
Is this an era thing or does he just have a very bad skill issue?
And that's how they got in. They also sent
Oh
discrediting
my
emails to
God.
journalists, which they knew
Oh
would
my
rile people up if
God.
published. Some people even show up to their offices to take photos and knock on the door.
No, okay, this is a little crazy. It's 6 people. This is not okay. Even if the game was complete garbage, this is a little terrifying and very creepy.
And on the weekend, they posted empty
Oh.
pictures of the office, so naturally out of context,
Oh my
this
God.
started rumors that Hello Games simply took the money and ran. This in addition to numerous bomb and death threats during that period.
Let's be honest, if you worked there, you probably wouldn't show up to the office then, you know, for your own safety.
Those ones Sean did have to take seriously.
Regular
Oh,
intervention
gosh.
from police and Scotland Yard and things like that.
And while Sony didn't quite throw them under the bus, it was more like a gentle push under a minivan when Sony president Shohei Yoshida admitted that Hello Games did not have a great PR strategy for No Man's Sky.
It's always the freaking big companies doing some bullshit like that, dude.
The press took the ball with that one and ran.
Oh my god.
But despite all of this, all of the negative press, they were actually nominated for a couple of awards. But by this point,
Like the awards you give to the not very athletic kid that just happened to show up and then you want to reward them for showing up and then you give them a little participation award.
the other members of Hello Games were so downtrodden and so sure they weren't going to win that they opted to go elsewhere for dinner.
What?
And the Innovation Award goes to No Man's Sky.
And the crowd goes silent! Oh.
This lovely trophy going one.
Am I crazy to say that I feel like them getting an award here is actually worse for their reputation? Is it just me being crazy? People are gonna be very mad that you gave an award to somebody that clearly didn't deserve that award. Or they're going to say that the award was bought.
Whoops.
Oh, is this actually what they wrote? I feel like this is gonna make the hate even worse again.
I'm gonna set this on
Not a good
behalf of Hello
response.
Games, and congratulations to them. And now I'm gonna walk off stage like I planned that whole thing.
By this point,
Oh
you've
my
got to feel just a
gosh.
little bit sorry for them.
Yeah.
And then
that
what followed
was,
that
that
was
was
the
rough.
final straw for many. No
Oh, God.
particular incident,
Oh,
but a lack of incidents.
oh.
Silence. Over 3 months of not a
3
damn word from
months!
No Man's Sky. Where are they?
Oh
Where
my
is my refund?
God.
Where is Murray?
Who is
Shouted
Murray?
into the void.
Oh, right, the
The
guy.
game was over.
Fish memory.
And it was dead.
Damn. Is it their POV now?
The year is 2000 AD.
Oh my god.
Sean has just graduated from university and is headed
Whoa.
into the big wide world. He rises up the ranks at a
The
number of
No
studios,
Man's Sky world.
eventually working as a technical lead for Black and technical director for Burnout 3.
I have never heard of these games before.
When Burnout's developer is bought by EA, he is in his late 20s.
Oh, yikes. Getting bought by EA, the worst thing that can happen to a small game studio.
3 of his buddies decide to leave and start their own studio,
Oh gosh.
Hello Games. This was a risky venture.
So we'd done this incredibly foolish thing of like quitting our jobs, and then we had to sit down and try and decide what the game was going to be.
Together, they create their first title, Joe Danger.
Well, at least
They work on this
got
game
it right for
day
the first
and
one.
night. In fact, even once they were arrested in their own office because
Huh?
the police thought they were there to rob the place. Because who
What?
would be working at 11 p.m. on a Sunday night?
Yeah, who would ever do that? I don't know anybody that would ever do that. That's such a weird thing to do. What do you? I definitely don't understand what that feels like. What do you know?
But they had to work that hard. Like any startup, it was a huge financial and professional
It's why game dev is a career for those that have a lot of passion for it. You're not gonna get paid very well. You're gonna be overworked.
risk. They had no income. They were working in
Oh,
a tiny
no.
room above an old tile shop,
Oh
living off
gosh.
savings. And to keep the project running, Sean even sold his house.
So it
Damn!
made it really tough and probably at the time seemed really
Oh wait! Oh god! This is making it hurt even more. God! Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is
it's
really
sort of almost
bad.
embarrassing for me to talk about. I sold my house and just basically went
Oh,
all
gosh.
in and funded what we were doing, which is not something I would recommend anyone else do.
But by June 8th, 2010,
Oh, but they
had
fixed
done
it later. It's fine.
The
it's
game
fine. It's
was
fine.
good. And they
Wow,
could breathe a
nice.
sigh of relief because on the very first day it hit the PlayStation Store, they made their money back.
Whoa!
2 years later, Joe Danger 2 was released. It was not the commercial success they had hoped for, and they didn't want to just keep pumping out sequels. That was a trap big players in the industry had fallen into.
Definitely. Oh god,
spare
I did
time,
not know that
Sean
there were
started working-
that many Call of Duties. That's kind of crazy to look at.
On a prototype for a procedurally generated game. They took another gamble and scrambled to get a trailer out in time to present at VGX 2013. So the project is official now, and the pressure is on.
Oh
Around this
gosh.
time, Sean is also looking to start a family.
Oh,
Concurrent to all this
that's bad
development,
timing.
He would go on to have 3 kids. So the weight of
Oh god, that is really bad timing. Oh my god, bro is so cooked.
responsibility is really piling on.
3?
But their hard work will pay off, as they're finally going to have a chance for some R&R around Christmas.
Are they though?
They
Oh
woke
my
up to find their
god.
homes flooded, their cars submerged, and their plans
What
for
the
Christmas Day
fuck?
very much ruined.
Bad news. Rain. Rain and flooding in the south of England.
Bro, the world is conspiring against this man.
Right around the Hello Games office.
At first I thought he was the villain, but now I'm thinking he's a victim. Jesus Christ.
They are completely inundated, and they return from their holidays to find laptops floating around at waist height.
Oh no.
But some good news. They hadn't lost any data.
Oh,
so they
okay,
pull together.
Okay,
Soldier on.
at least.
Development continues.
Good,
So there they
good,
are,
good,
working
good.
in a damp office, and then ding dong. Ooh, who's at the door? It's Danish mathematician Dr. Johan Gerlis.
Whoa!
He's seen the game, and he says, "They are using my super formula," in perfect English, and there is a potential for a lawsuit. Sean says, they
What?
didn't, and he
A mathematician can sue somebody for using their form? What the hell? I know that I'm already a copyright law hater, but if that's actually true, I'm gonna become a copyright law hater times a million.
He could prove it. So they have a meeting and
There's
the claim
no
is
way.
dropped. Lawsuit evaded. So back to work, guys. Ding dong.
Oh
It's Sky
my
Television.
god.
They've seen the game.
You are infringing on our Sky trademark.
They said in perfect text-to-speech. They
Bro.
had succeeded in getting Microsoft to change SkyDrive to OneDrive, and they were about to give gamers No Man's 1 under threat of lawsuit.
Bro, you copyrighted the word sky? The real villain of the video is copyright law. Let's be honest. Copyright law is possibly one of the things that makes me the most mad ever.
But this lawsuit didn't just go away. The threat loomed over them for the next 3
It's
years.
literally the word
Right up
sky.
until the
How are
month
you
before
allowed
release.
to copyright that?
So they get back
That
to
is
work
so
and ding dong.
stupid.
It's Sony, with some good news for once. We like a game, kid. We want to feature it front and center and make
Well-
you a big star. This could mean millions of dollars in additional revenue. They said, yeah. They didn't have anyone for PR. They had their designers, they had their developers, and that was about it.
Oh.
So it's up to Murray.
Oh no.
Sean's in his early
Getting a socially awkward tech person to do the PR is not a very good idea.
30s now. Not super young, but relatively young, and inexperienced for this type of media circuit. This deal with Sony put extra pressure on them. It set deadlines. It's not that it's Sony's fault, but they're locked in now with much less flexibility. So when they roll around and they have no option
big
but to delay,
companies!
even if they wanted to ask for an extra 6 to 12 months of development, which they really need, it's probably too much to ask for. So they extend from late June to August. Only 6 weeks.
Fucking publishers! Oh my god, why do they always f everything up? Oh god. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad. Oh god, I'm already mad. I'm already mad. I'm already fucking mad.
And a bunch of other promised features. So here's how the hype happened. Scope
This
of
is
game.
so bad!
And here's the line which shows the reality of development. Progress is steady and ends in August 2016. Now here is the line of player
This is
expectations.
stressing me out.
It should start out here and follow along the purple. But the
Yes.
overhyping trailer comes out and puts us way up here. In this trailer, it features a bunch of things that Hello Games thinks they're capable of having in the game by 2016.
Never promise what
That's
you
the first big
think.
mistake. Then it's announced for PlayStation and it costs $60
Promise what you
and there's a
know.
collector's edition. Second, even bigger mistake. That
What?
puts us all the way up here.
Oh
and I think this is the main problem.
Oh no.
Because price tags set expectations.
They do. Technically, cheap stuff is good, right? Everybody likes getting stuff for cheap. But I have noticed that if a game is too cheap, I usually won't get it because I'll assume it's a scam.
$60 game, this was seriously barren and disappointing. Now, if they had put it out for $20 as an indie game or an alpha, no problem. But when they gave it the AAA treatment,
The $60
people rightfully
price.
aligned their expectations with other games in that category.
Yup.
That is the main reason customers' expectations were so skewed. Then Murray went to interviews, exacerbating the problem. Every time he mentioned a feature in the game, even in passing, fans set their expectations to AAA heights for that feature.
Oh my god.
Now, some people think the interviews are the main problem. In my humble opinion, not so much. Most people never saw these interviews.
I feel like a big problem is like hype spreads as fast as fire. When you make one person excited about something, that person is gonna tell their friends and other online communities that they participate in about that thing, and they're gonna get excited for that, and then they'll tell their friends and other, you know, it spreads really fast.
12-foot ladder Sean's standing on is the main problem. It's the 900-foot building he's perched it on in the first place. So the obvious solution here would be an official statement. Hey guys, look, don't expect a 10 out of 10. Expect more of a 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
No, the publisher just sank an enormous investment of marketing and opportunity into
Did
the game.
Sony not let them
And that would
say
be a
it?
huge middle finger to them. The publisher isn't going to make you hype the shit out of your game, but you can't talk it down either.
Oh,
it's kinda stuck
okay,
up
that
there.
makes sense.
In some ways, during the interview, he tries to temper expectations, but it's limited.
Can you build a space station?
No.
Oh
But
gosh.
let's not gloss over the interview.
Okay, that is the thing that I said, that they maybe should have warned them that you weren't gonna have all of the cool stuff if they couldn't because of Sony. That also makes sense.
Sean is a technical guy. He's a developer. He's also the introverted type. And the big lights and the stuff on camera does not come naturally to him.
Is it super nerve-wracking to talk on stage at E3?
Yes.
He does look very
Yes,
shy,
definitely.
honestly.
I personally find going on stage at E3 like the hardest thing I've ever done. That's
Oof.
something that I would have had in a nightmare before. You know what I mean? It's
Literally
that
the
kind of
hardest thing you've ever done.
Was there nobody else in the team that was a little bit
Still,
more
he stepped up and took
extroverted?
interviews for his game from 2013 to 2016. And the main thing
gosh.
people wanted to hear about were the features.
Can you have more than...
So every planet,
will there be wormholes?
Right.
At what point do you get points or anything?
From these interviews, people took Sean to be a liar,
Dude!
a Peter Molyneux, or a chess club member out to sell his game at whatever reputational cost. but I think the truth is more complicated than that. Sean and the team are indie developers working on a new IP. Their project and plans are constantly in flux. They have no idea how large chunks of the game are going to look, especially not a couple of years out from release. And crucially, Sean doesn't understand that something mentioned in 2013, even said in passing, is going to be
He might not have even remembered,
in the year 2016.
I feel like that happens sometimes. You'll promise something about something that you're doing to somebody else, but then you forget about it. But, you know, when it's something this big, there's a lot of people to remind you.
By then you've decided to cut it from the game. For example, orbiting around the sun.
Day has turned it out because the planet has actually rotated on its axis.
This originally was in the game, but it caused the player too much confusion. It kept being reported as a bug in the beta, as people left the planet and then returned to find everything different. But nonetheless, into the line compilation it goes. So while they're still essentially formulating,
I never thought about that.
The media all want a piece of Sean and to report on features first. Conversely, Sean thinks the reporters might help him to temper down things by emphasizing that Hello Games
They
is
will
an indie
never.
studio.
If there's one thing that everybody has to learn about media, is that most of the times, if you're in trouble, media is going to make it worse.
But that is not how journalism is done. This is how journalism is done.
Can you customize the look of your character?
Sort of.
Full customization confirmed in No Man's Sky.
Bro! Yeah, you might be able to, like, sort of customize your... That's not gonna get clicks. They need to exaggerate. They need to make the hype. Or to make it look really, really bad. Even worse than it already is, you know?
Periodic table to create atmospheric particles that would diffract light at just the right wavelength.
The press kind of operates downstream from the community because things are click-driven as to what stories you get served and things like that. But a rumor would surface from Reddit.
Game journal sites are a pest. They kind of are. At least nowadays, I see a lot less people taking game journalists seriously and, like, actually listening to their opinions. I feel like nowadays, game journalists have become sort of like a punching bag that nobody listens to properly. Most people listen to either other players or, like, YouTubers and streamers and that sort of stuff.
Straight to the front page.
There's all this hype, and the project has increased in scope dramatically and keeps increasing as the months go by until a point.
Oh god, make
They
it
are
stop.
close to the deadline and have to delay. And the reality of
Oh,
what they can
gosh.
achieve and the little time remaining is staring them in the face.
This is so painful.
They know they're not going to be putting out a finished game. They're worried. There's nothing more they can do.
Uh-oh.
And the fear that they will disappoint the audience is growing on Sean and the team.
Uh-oh.
I worry about, like, disappointing people.
Upon release, all of these clips are
I
seen
feel
as
so
proof that
bad for
Sean's
him.
a liar.
This is making me
And
sad.
what doesn't help is his body language. I mean,
I feel so
kind of
bad
the
for
body
him
language of
now.
someone who was lying.
I'm sorry for everything I
And this
said
is why I
bad
mentioned
about
he's
you,
an
sir.
Remember, he's a technical lead. Actually, a really good one. But not a salesman. Cut him just a little bit of slack, because this is simply how
Poor
he talks.
guy.
Here are some innocuous questions, and he answers them honestly.
Lead producers on No Man's Sky?
Yeah, I guess I'm a developer on it. I suppose the creator or something like that. No, I really like
gosh.
making games. I don't
Game journalists are a joke now. They actually are.
really love talking about it.
I think you did a good job,
Even
Sean,
though,
don't worry.
even though, you know, you guys are very nice.
Hobby journalism is a plague, not just in gaming, but everything. It attracts the worst type of leash that isn't passionate about the things they talk about. Yeah. I feel like people take streamers and YouTubers more seriously than game journalists nowadays, because at least when it's a streamer and a YouTuber, like, it feels more genuine. It feels like they actually care much more about the thing that they're playing and not just doing it for the money. Like, usually the people that do it just for the money, that are just playing a video game for the money or for attention, they don't really get very well received.
Body language. And Jesus Christ, they have him up on stage and in front of cameras and bright lights and on the goddamn
Oh, the
Cold
poor
Bear
guy.
Report. Try keeping your nerve on that. Nonetheless, free of that context, the clips have him cemented in the community as a liar.
man. No
So
more
the graph
disaster.
plays out right to release. And that graph, it's actually a track. And that track is what the hype train runs on.
Oh,
So
no.
it comes barreling up the hill.
Oh, God.
Instead of neatly pulling into the station,
Oh,
it
God.
comes crashing right through
Oh,
the roof. The disaster unfolds. They are absolutely shit on.
How did they
So
fix
there
it?
were Sean and Hello Games, surrounded by the rubble of their former reputation. Punished Sean was at his lowest point, hated by the majority of the gaming community. But they were still alive, and they had made tens of millions of dollars. They were left with two
They
choices.
can fix it. They can
Take
fix
the
it.
money, start a new project, and be a pariah. A cautionary tale
They'll
of the
fix
industry and hated by the gaming community forever.
I know because I'm from the future.
Or pick themselves up, get back to work, and with potentially no profit motive, finish the game.
It allowed me
That
to do
is-
something
that
I've
is
always done in
epic,
difficult
honestly.
times, whether it was crappy bosses that I've dealt with
If they were a AAA studio, they wouldn't have gone back.
before, or crappy situations at school growing up. I got my head down, I sat in front of a computer, and I made games, which is what I enjoy.
Stop! This is making me sad!
So, here's the plan. The team is assigned to
plan.
fixing bugs and the most obvious problems. Go. Sean tells the team to stop reading all the overwhelmingly negative feedback on the game,
Yeah,
and
don't
he
read it.
reroutes all of it to his personal devices.
Stop!
Emails, forum posts.
This man is an angel! He did nothing wrong! The poor guy!
Google News alerts, player feedback, it's all going directly to him now. Then he starts breaking that down into data sets. People who haven't bought the game, people who have bought it and played it for 100 hours, people who have returned it, etc. Then he starts compiling those complaints into usable data, focusing on the people with the most sincere experience with the game.
Man is a
Then you
fucking
start making a big
angel!
laundry list of all the things that need adding and prioritizing. First thing to fix is that full inventory. Then community mod support. Then a third thing, etc.,
Oh
etc.
my god!
This is going to take an enormous amount of work to pull off, and they're not going to make the same mistake twice. So they would need to sharply adjust
They
their
can do it.
PR
They can
strategy.
do it.
Anything they said right now.
I got distracted by the feet on my screen.
Mission of guilt.
I've made a severe...
Would be met with criticism. Denial. It's not that bad. Would be met with criticism. Corporate speak.
Nako,
Well,
what? I was super immersed and focused, and all of a sudden a fucking man's feet on my fucking screen. It's not my fault. You guys would have gotten distracted by it as well, okay? You're probably not even looking at your screen right now. You're probably looking at something else, like you have me on the background yapping. You're probably like playing a game or doing something like that. I looked because I am actually looking at the screen, okay? It was a jump scare.
We endeavored to make the best game we could, and we are proud of what we have would be met with criticism. Half of the
gosh.
problems have been caused by speaking too much. So they were going to do a complete 180. Instead of adding more
Don't
fuel to the fire, instead of accidentally promising fixes that might also not be delivered,
That's kind of what Team Cherry did, no? I don't think they really talked too much about what was gonna be in the game. They really didn't like tease a lot. They just developed the game quietly and then released it, right?
it wouldn't speak to the press again.
Female traits you're talking about, I'd say that's a generalization, but you've used...
They were going to
Don't
speak
talk
to
to
the
the
community
press.
directly from now on. So they told the audience they were working on it and went
Whoa.
completely silent. 1 day passed. No word. 2 days.
Whoa.
A week. Have you heard from Hello Games? They just had this disastrous release. Nope, haven't seen them.
They
I hope they're
disappeared.
working on the game. 2 weeks. Dude, are you working on this thing? Just
Let
ignore
them
Just
cook!
work. 3 weeks.
Let my man
Okay, what the fuck
cook!
is going on?
WTF, it's locked.
That's really weird, is it not? I guess that they were like worried that they ran away with the money, but that's kind of weird to go to their office and try to open the door.
They took the fucking money and ran, didn't they?
No!
Don't say anything. It's not gonna happen.
He's an angel!
2
Don't talk to me! Don't talk to him like that!
3 months.
Trust!
By now, most people were convinced that the game was a...
They didn't fix it in 3 months. That's crazy. No, there's no way.
They had made their money. It's all over. Then, after over 100 days of absolute silence, a tweet.
Whoa!
Foundation. The first big patch.
Whoa! Whoa!
It is me, Sean. No, go away, Sean. I am mad at you. It has been too long. But I bring you gifts.
He has cooked.
It brought base building, new game modes, farming, camps, and freighters, as well as a lot of bug fixes.
Damn!
You have to try harder than that, Sean, to win my love back. It still fell well shy of the promised game. Too little, too late.
Give them
So Sean
time.
left, returned to his team, and got back to work. A few more months went by, and then another tweet. Pathfinder.
Whoa! Okay, they're doing it. This is like a comeback, you know? You know the part of the anime where the protagonist, like, they're training and they trained so hard and they did the training arc, but then they got their ass kicked. They got absolutely destroyed. They come back yet again and then they train even more and then they go back and like you think all hope is lost, but actually they managed to turn everything around. This is it.
Oh, it's you, Sean. I bring you online
This is
base
that part of
sharing,
the
owning
anime.
multiple starships, starship specialization, multiple specialization and classes, permadeath modes, vehicles you can drive around in, and create racetracks for them too with time trials.
Oh no, the lady.
Look at this.
Yeah!
It's pretty good, but I'm still mad, and there's still a ton promised that isn't in the game yet.
They will do it!
So Sean went away once more. A few more months went by. Knock, knock. Oh, it's you, Sean. What is it now? I bring you an overhaul to the storyline.
Nice!
New world, crashed freighters, space combat, terrain.
Bro, I'm gonna blame Sony. You know what? I'm gonna blame Sony. If Sony didn't rush them, they could have done this. They could have done this if only they had the time that they needed to do their fucking job.
Procedural mission system, interstellar trading, and joint exploration. By now, people are really starting to warm to No Man's Sky again. And to Hello Games.
The game has, in many ways, exceeded what was promised.
It's a substantially better game now.
Hell yeah!
Sky is back, baby!
People saw this was an honest effort to fix the game, and the number of employees working on it was growing. From a studio of 15 to 25. Sean Murray and Hello Games social media
This was also very necessary. This is also really, really important.
also started becoming more active and engaging with the audience.
Happy
the subreddit
ending!
was flourishing.
The good ending!
The price of the game secondhand
Let's
on Amazon,
go!
eBay, and GameStop was going up. Then a few more months went by.
Redemption arc!
A really big patch.
I'm sorry, watching this in 2025 and seeing 8 gigabytes being said as a big patch, yeah, things have changed.
Oh my god. Holy shit!
Whoa!
I just got goosebumps.
To be super clear, No Man's Sky is not that. Here's
I
the full
guess
and
it
proper
is.
multiplayer experience.
Oh, that looks
Ringed
cool.
planets, third-person mode, character customization.
That looks really
A
fun.
galactic atlas on an external website for the community. Vast overhauls to base building and crafting and resources.
Whoa, you can make a
and
woman?
It also brought the game
No way.
to Xbox. In fact,
Xbox.
with the release of Next in July 2018, No Man's Sky was the 6th
What the hell is
top-selling
Next?
console game for the month. It climbed its
Whoa.
way back into Steam's top 10. It reached nearly 100,000
Whoa!
It brought another
That is a really big
$24
number!
million across all platforms. Their Steam rating went from mixed to very positive.
Nice!
People are getting back on board in a big way. But
Holy
that's not done
shit, that is a big spike.
yet. Better creatures, weird underwater shit, discoveries in bases and environments and equipment, and it keeps
I
going.
like underwater. Subnautica is one of my favorite games. I really like underwater alien planet stuff.
New biomes, more diversity, archaeology, more things to discover.
Oh my
By
god!
Now, Sean and the gaming inspector personification of the gaming community.
They're already-
had
they're
literally
adding
patched
so much
things up
stuff!
And were making out on the couch.
Oh,
Which
okay.
was when he released his biggest patch
Okay, well,
of this video.
enjoy.
Free VR
Whoa.
support. Not a whole other game you have to pay for, like some titles. Overhauls.
Surely it's just a coincidence that they're all Bethesda games, right? Surely that's a coincidence, right?
Like some titles. Overhauls to NPCs, tech trees, base building, streamlined
Whoa.
multiplayer, ride animals around. All sorts of stuff that was
Animals!
never promised. in the
Horse!
first place. And they're still adding more stuff.
Let's
Someone
go!
at Valve, who was a fan of the game, said to me, "What you do now is more important than what you say. There's only one thing that's credible, and that's your actions."
That is unironically really good advice, not just for game developers, but for life. What you do is more important than you say.
In fact, I was so slow to get this video out that they put out another patch the other day.
Damn!
With ship salvaging, ship upgrading, more advanced terrain editing, first-person exocrafts,
I think that they still update the game in like 2025, which is pretty crazy.
improved VR, improved base building and inventory management, and quality of life stuff. It goes
Whoa.
on. Is it perfect? Technically, there are still things on this spreadsheet. But come on now, we're starting to nitpick.
Yeah!
Especially when you compare them to relationships with other games.
They're getting better.
They could have gone the route of Fallout.
I take back everything negative I said about them. They are based. But yeah, I think Kat agreeing with what you do is more important than what you say is insane. Listen, that doesn't mean that what you say has no value. I'm just saying that actions are important. Look, my action is coming here and yapping. That's my action. It's just that saying stuff is part of my doing stuff, you know? I'm a yapper. I'm delivering the yaps. I'm delivering what I promise, you know?
Paywall mods with Fallout First, charging a monthly fee, a downward spiral more and more into pay-to-win
Fallout
scraps
76
released
mentioned.
without QA testing. But instead, they never added pay-to-win. They never added microtransactions or paid DLC.
Jesus, that's a lot of...
They never made VR as a second game. They didn't give up on the game or
I
scale
love
their
indie
resources
games.
back to do it. They didn't come out and call all gamers entitled. They didn't
I
add
love
loot boxes.
indie
They didn't
games.
start work on the next big project or sequel.
Oh my
They didn't
God.
do much of anything except get back to work. And just like
Huge
that,
W.
The game
Oh
once
my
panned
gosh.
by critics now had awards rolling in.
Now they are deserved. Now it's the time to give them awards. Nice.
No Man's Sky.
Fuck yeah.
No Man's Sky.
Now it's not. Now it's not a pity award anymore. Now it's a well-deserved award for doing your job really well.
No Man's Sky.
And to cap it all off,
Man, I want to play No Man's Sky now. I'm gonna download it again. I'm gonna download No Man's Sky again after this video, and I'm gonna after this stream, and I'm gonna play it.
money for a GoFundMe to have a billboard installed near the Hello Games offices.
Aww, that's sweet.
It must have been a harrowing moment for Sean
That's
and
really
the team.
cute.
They took a huge risk to start a small studio. They
Aw.
clawed their way up to create one of the most notable games
This
of the
is so
console
sweet.
generation.
Why do I want
This
to
of course
cry? Oh my god, I'm such a little bitch. Why do I want to cry on a video about a video game? I'm so weak, Chad. I'm so fucking weak. I would never survive in the wild.
Pretty much everyone with the release.
Oh.
It took one of the biggest online beatings in video game history for it.
And they
The
kept
family
going. I'm
post-release,
gonna
We
cry.
faced really difficult challenges. Everything that you can imagine, from like the worst of the internet.
Stop. From hater to biggest glazer, Nako's Journey 07. Bro, this is basically like watching me react to this is like watching a redemption arc for me as well.
We hit.
But then over the course of the next 3 years,
Anime, furry, and shambles because video game makes a lot of money. Okay, fuck you. I'm not a furry. Let me have emotions. Shut up.
completely turned it
Oh
around
my god.
and came out the other side with a win.
Let's go.
It's the underdog story. And after doing all of this research, I couldn't help but come to the conclusion that they were the good guys.
They were the good guys. They
So
were
what
the
is the
good
future for
guys.
Hello Games? In 2017, they announced Hello Labs, a support
Whoa.
program focused on original titles and games using procedural generation.
Ooh.
Two of the team also branched off to work on small
Wait a minute, wait a fucking minute. This game is called The Last Campfire. It is a game that I absolutely loved, that I played last year before I became a VTuber, and I am replaying it again. I started replaying it again yesterday because I want to make a video about it for the Video Essay channel. Okay, hold on. I was not expecting this. This is insane. I'm even more of a glazer now. I'm even more of a fan now. Oh my god, I didn't know that they made it. I never noticed the title of the... Oh my god!
for the foreseeable future. They're just
Holy
working
shit.
on No Man's Sky.
Holy shit. was not expecting that at all. Oh!
Alright, I didn't want to finish the video on like a big sappy note. So, this is the end of the story, but there's still another few minutes.
Oh,
Don't
gosh.
leave. It's not an ad.
Okay,
in
I'm here.
2015, when the hype was at its peak, someone wrote a Sean Murray erotic fanfiction.
This is why you were telling me to watch till the end. The sorts of things that I do for you guys.
That you lot would want to see it.
Oh my god.
So, here it is.
Oh god.
My evening interview.
Oh Jesus.
At Hello Games.
Oh my. Oh, this is no. This is
I
gonna be
arrived at the
difficult.
Hello Games office in the early evening as the sun was approaching the horizon. Taking a deep breath, I nervously pressed the doorbell.
Oh gosh. Okay.
The door opened, and Sean poked his expressive face out to greet me.
Oh my
"Hey
god.
you!" he exclaimed in his adorable British
Oh
Australian
my
accent.
god.
I'm so
His adorable British Australian accent.
happy you could make it and spend the evening with us.
Oh Jesus.
I was so happy when
What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
heard you agreed to let me come in for an
Brother!
interview like this.
He is married with 3 kids for crying out loud. Yeah, there's also that. Oh my god, bro. Imagine his kids grow up and they see that. That's okay. Oh my god.
The interview.
Oh my
forgot.
god.
He replied with his usual brilliant humor. I laughed. He's so funny, Sean.
Oh
Let
my
me show you my
god.
office. I have a surprise for you, Sean said. He led me to the room
I
where
don't
we
like-
sat
I don't-
down on a soft vinyl
Oh,
couch.
so
let me show you the surprise,
whoa.
he said, softly. It's the newest build of the game.
Okay.
We just added some new features.
Okay,
He
nothing
booted
bad
up
so
the game
far.
on the PS4 in his
Really
office.
innocent.
I stared at his face. I like your beard. It's sexy, I pretended to say to him in my head to myself. I had a secret crush on him. There was something about his humble demeanor and
Oh my
feeble
I
yet
want to
handsome
cry,
bone
but it's for
structure
a
that was
completely
so
different
alluring.
reason now.
So here's the game, he said eagerly. It opened on an alien world just calling out to be explored.
Okay.
I began to sweat.
Oh my
Hair
god,
was
what is
finally
happening?
lost
What is this?
in front of
What
me
am
in
I
all
gonna
of its
do?
glory, and it was being played by Sean in front of me in all of his glory.
What
I
is
nervously
going on?
Could I try playing? I said. Oh, I suppose, of course, he said, chuckling. But another few minutes passed without him handing me the control. Sean, I said more confidently.
I don't think that my tracking is good enough so that my model accurately reflects the absolute despair that I have on my eyes right now.
He gripped the controller. He looked me straight in the eyes. I stared deep into his beautiful, glistening
God.
eyes, utterly transfixed.
What is happening?
Sure, he said. He let go of the PlayStation controller, still sweaty from his first
Oh
look.
my god,
But
stop
I
it!
have another surprise to show you.
Oh jeez.
He stood up.
Stop. What
My
the? What? That escalated so fast! What the hell? There was no warming up, there was no build up, it was just straight up. Okay.
Yes, please, I said,
Jesus Christ.
blushing as red
is
blushing as
happening?
red as the treetops of Aurea 5.
Oh my god.
He grabbed my shoulders,
I'm gonna
guiding me
die.
confidently towards the coffee table, like he confidently guides the Hello Games team towards the game's release.
Oh my.
The one true Sean Murray, not that baby-faced loser asshole poser from
Who the hell is
NCIS.
that?
Made sweet, sweet love to me.
What the hell?
I wasn't sure what I was more excited about. Finally,
Redacted.
Sean Murray, all finally playing No Man's Sky.
I'm gonna cry.
After
I'm gonna
exploring
cry.
the planet's surface,
I'm gonna
I entered
fucking
my
cry.
spaceship and took off. Just as
Oh
I
my
left
God.
the atmosphere and burst into the breathtaking expanse of space.
Oh, what the hell am I watching?
It was
I really hope my mom doesn't watch this video. For the love of God, Mom, do not watch this one. I can explain the VTubers moaning and talking about feet, but I don't think I can explain this. I cannot explain this.
world experience.
Oh my God. Okay, it's over. It's over. It's not over! I thought it was over. It's not over.
Oculus Rift support, he
What?
uttered sensually. As I
What?
turned, I
What?
saw Sean's avatar standing before me in a beautiful, procedurally generated
Are they gonna
spacesuit.
have game sex
Like
now?
what you see, he said. It's time, everybody, he shouted. I heard footsteps slowly enter from the cramped office. I soon saw many spacesuits appear before me in
Oh
game.
God.
But as
Okay.
they took off their helmets, I realized that they were all the same Sean Murray.
I thought that it was gonna be wholesome. I need to stop assuming that wholesome on the internet. How many times do I have to be taught this lesson? Oh my god, they're gonna have a fucking game orgy. Oh god.
Sorry, Avatar.
Oh
I was
Jesus,
about
what am I watching?
by a group of short.
I cannot do this anymore. What the fuck? How did we go from me wanting to cry because it was so sweet and wholesome to me wanting to cry because this is so incredibly cursed?
Lord Murray's, but they all had one difference. The pig.
Redacted.
Each pig
Redacted.
was different.
No, you're not doing this
wide
right.
ones,
You're not. No,
thin ones,
no,
long
no,
ones,
no.
curved
Stop
ones.
it.
was
Stop it.
magical.
Stop it, please.
As the Hello Games
Stop it,
team
please.
began
Stop.
to-
No.
From
No,
somewhere in the
no,
room,
no,
I
no,
heard
no,
Sean
no,
whisper
no, no,
every
Redacted.
procedure.